Troye Sivan.
How's it going? Look at us.
How about this?
Hey everyone, how's it going? Thanks for having me.
Just so you know, we did plan this morning.
Are you impressed? I think it looks cute.
All right, so Troy, thanks for having us.
Oh wait, and that guy as well.
I know, and the server back there. Is anybody else wearing plaid? Red?
Hey.
Red plaid? No,
Sort
just
of.
us three.
Okay.
We'll take a picture later.
Nice, yeah.
I hope you like pizza.
I love pizza.
We got a lot of it here.
Awesome. Thank you.
Before we get started, what's your favorite type of pizza? Or should I ask, does anybody else know what Troy's favorite type of pizza is?
I don't think so.
What is your favorite type of pizza?
I just eat like cheese pizza. I'm the most boring guy in the entire world.
It's not boring though. Here, their cheese pizza is like the specialty.
Yeah,
So-
or like I really like a veggie supreme situation, like all of the vegetables.
So I imagine at some places where you go, you know, everybody knows exactly what topping you want on your pizza because you said it one time. Do you find it's different that people know everything about what you like and what you do now based on, instead of before, you know, when it used to be on YouTube,
Right.
kind of a little more hidden?
The only time it's weird is because I don't really think about it that much. But then if somebody asks me like, "Oh, what's something that your fans would be surprised to know?" I get like genuinely stumped because I can't think of like pretty much anything that I haven't told you guys already. I don't know.
So I want to talk about one of my favorite songs that you just did recently with Martin Garrix. It's called "There for You." Has anybody heard this song? It's a great song.
Thanks.
You know, when I DJ, I play this song all the time, and people say, "What's this song? Who's the singer? This is fantastic." And you always say, you know, it's Troy. But what do you want people to know about you when they hear songs like that?
Ooh. It's tough because that one is actually, because it's a feature, I wouldn't say, like that for me is a fun opportunity to step into like Martin Garrix's world, you know what I mean? So that one it's kind of tough, but maybe when people hear my music in general, I would like them to hopefully feel like a little bit liberated. I think that's like the new emotion that I'm trying to give off through the music. I want people to feel like they can kind of like let loose a little bit when they're listening to the music.
And speaking of your music, you were just on Saturday Night Live. Did anybody see Troy? Yeah. With Jessica Chastain, right?
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that. Did anything surprise you? Was anything exactly how you expected it to be?
It's as scary as I thought it was going to be. What surprised me? Oh yeah, there was this one thing. So before, I was warned about this before the show, which was good. But basically, before the musical guest, there's always a commercial break. And during the commercial break, the audience goes like dead silent. So they all just kind of sit there. And so you walk up onto the stage, like right as commercials start, and then you have to kind of just stand there for the rest of the quiet minute, thinking about like, holy, fill in the blanks, I'm about to do SNL. And it's so quiet, and then you just hear Jessica Chastain go, "Ladies and gentlemen, Troye Sivan." And it's like, oh my God. And then it's happening, and then all of a sudden it's over. Like there's no in between. It sort of just flies by.
Was there an after party?
There was an after party, but it's nowhere near as crazy as you'd expect, because everyone is so dead tired from the week. Like the cast works so hard, and everyone's really hungry as well, because we rehearse right through dinner, and then I think like nerves makes everyone not eat. So it's basically a big group dinner. Apparently there's an after party, but it starts at like 4 a.m. and I just didn't make it. Yeah.
So let's talk about the new album that you have.
Yeah.
What can and what can't you tell us about the album?
What can I tell you about the album? Not much really yet. I think the first thing is that I'm super, super, super proud of it. I'm really excited for everyone to hear it. I think My and The Good Side, the two songs that I've released so far, are like good examples of kind of where the album is heading. So hopefully if you like those, you'll like the rest of the album. But yeah, I think it's like a lot lighter and more fun than my last album. I think that people are going to be able to have a really good time to it. I think that the show is going to be so fun. I think I kind of like subconsciously wrote this album thinking about playing it live. So yeah. And there's a feature on the album, at least one feature on the album, that I can tell you.
Can you tell us any working titles you might have?
No.
Can you tell us how many tracks you might like it to have?
No.
Can you tell us? Can you tell us that I tried?
Yeah.
All right.
No, yeah. Mostly because I don't know those things yet. I do know roundabout when it's going to be released. I do know what it's going to be called, and I think I know how many tracks, but I'm not ready to talk about it just yet.
Okay. Can we talk about the song "Strawberries and Cigarettes" with Jack Antonoff?
Oh yeah, sure.
Anybody heard this song?
No, because it's not out yet.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so it comes out. Basically, I wrote this song like probably 2.5 years ago now for my first album, and it never made it on there just because it like didn't feel like the right kind of sound for the first album. But I wrote it with Jack Antonoff, who like produced Taylor Swift's album and Lord's album, and he's Bleachers and stuff. He's amazing. And we just kind of like put it on the back burner for a little bit, and then Jack just did the music for that movie Love, Simon. I don't know if you guys have seen the trailer for it. It comes out, I think, March 16th, and he was like, hey, I'm doing the music for this movie. Do you guys mind if I put Strawberries and Cigarettes, that old song, on the movie soundtrack? And I was like so stoked. And then I actually saw the movie like maybe 2 weeks ago now, and I think it's like an instant teen classic. It is so cute. It reminds me of like Mean Girls or something like that. Nowhere near as catty, but just like one of those movies that I think people are going to hold really close to their heart for a very long time. So, yeah.
So Jack says that songwriters have systems, that all songwriters have systems, he calls them. So when you were working with him, what did you learn about his system, and what did you learn about your own systems through the process of working with him?
His system is so weird. He drinks a lot of juice, like fruit juices, really healthy fruit juices. I think I remember him eating like coconut, if I remember correctly. So yeah, just like a super healthy eater. And then as well, he never stops like messing around with different sounds. Like he will like take the change from his pocket and like record him shaking that in his hand and like put that into a little thing and sample it and press it a million times till it sounds like a Jack Antonoff song. And it sounds really cool.
All right, so we have a couple of questions from folks who are here who submitted some questions to us. Where's Sarah D? Hey, Sarah.
Thanks for the question.
Sarah wanted to know what advice you might have for someone who's looking for inspiration. And I imagine this is any kind of inspiration at all, whether it's songwriting or whatever.
I just heard advice that I haven't tried yet, but I'm going to. Whenever you're going through something, journal it. Like, just write a journal about how you feel. And then next time you're trying to make some sort of like art, I don't know whether you like write or paint or whatever, go back and take excerpts from the journal. Because I think sometimes if you're trying too hard to create something in your specific like format, it's hard. But if you were to just like kind of word vomit onto a piece of paper and then take from that, I think it might be easier. I'm excited to try it. I just got that advice today. No worries.
Where is Rachel? As if there's probably only one in here. All right. Wow, we got lucky. Rachel wants to know the dreaded question, when are you going on tour?
Ooh, I haven't announced it yet. I am just starting to get, like, if you hack my emails, you'll see that I'm just starting to get, like, rough dates figured out now. I'm really excited, though. I think it's going to be so much fun. Please come to the show. Thank you.
Follow-up question.
Yes.
What is the number one rule of the tour bus?
Sorry, it's so gross. No pooping on the bus. That's the first thing that came to my head. But not because it's gross, but just because like the bus can't handle it, apparently.
It's the rule of every tour bus.
Yeah.
Well, where's Joe Flanagan? Joe.
Hey.
Joe wants to know, as a young artist, do you ever feel pressure to be a role model for younger fans as opposed to just being an average, everyday, young adult?
I don't know. I definitely put a lot of pressure on myself. Yeah, just to. But I think I would put the pressure on myself just anyway. It's like anyone, try to be a good person, and the only thing is that if you mess up, more people like know about it. But I'm gonna mess up for sure. It's gonna happen a lot probably. And then I think it's more about how you respond to those mess ups and how you grow from them and learn from them. I think that as long as people like actually genuinely try and learn from their mistakes. That's all you can really ask of people, you know. So I just try my best, try not to put too much pressure on myself, but it's definitely there a little bit. Yeah.
And finally, where's Jackie? Jackie.
Hey.
Jackie wants to know, what have you learned about yourself through this whole process of becoming a worldwide known singer, performer, writer, composer, everything else you do, YouTube celebrity?
I think the thing that I've learned the most is probably that the things that were important to me before I started are still the things that are important to me. Like, I consciously have to make time for family and friends and relationships and like eating. A lot of the time the schedule is really busy, and so you have to like actually actively make an eating time. Yeah, stuff like that. I think it's like no matter how busy you get, you got to kind of keep your head about you, and the things that that really matter to you, go for them, because otherwise you might kind of like lose them along the way.